What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, well, another week, another town square, and there was actually some awesome alpha, I think, put out in the town square from Aggie and Weirdbeard. So I've been doing the 5 biggest takeaways from the town square for the last 3 weeks now, which is we've only been running this thing for 3 weeks, so for the time being, it seems as though there's always, at least we're 3 for 3 in terms of there being information that is worthwhile to share with the rest of you. So for the time being, I will continue doing these 5 biggest takeaways from the town square. So let's go ahead and jump right in. From my understanding, I haven't seen any, official reviews or summaries of these, so I'm just going to share with you the notes that I have, and there are actually quite a few. Okay, number 1, tower defense. People keep asking about tower defense. I'm one of them, and the deal is that tower defense is coming into production for the QA servers and will be in the MAV server sometime in August. So yes, we are still about a week away from August at this point. Obviously, we keep hearing soon for tower defense, so we don't know what that means anymore, but we do know what August means, and it sounds like it will at least be in the MAV server sometime in August. Now, my hope is that it's not going to be like at the end of August, and then we don't get an actual, release of the gameplay fully, until sometime in September. My hope is that if it is right around the corner, then maybe MAV server is just a couple of weeks away. So that is the hope for tower defense. No other real information there. People were asking questions about, how many cards, all that. And Weirdbeard, of course, deferred it to marketing and said that they will release all of that information when it is good and ready and time for them to do so. So that's all we have for tower defense. Now, the other big project, Land 1.5, there's actually a lot here. Some good, some bad. We'll start with the good. It looks like Land 1.5 is going into production QA, or might be in production QA as well. Weirdbeard called it code freeze, meaning that they don't want anybody to add any more code. They are just going to go in and make sure that things work as they need to, or as they should. So that's actually a pretty good sign. All of the creative assets have been delivered, and that does make it seem like it's just bug fixing and bug testing and bug fixing that they have to do. Again, this is out of my area of expertise, but that is my understanding of it. Now, there's a couple of changes, things that were not officially communicated, unless you count the town square as official communication, although Weirdbeard did come in afterwards and post in MavChat and in the tavern that he followed up on these and ensured that the Rooney prefix titles and DEC markets would not be included in the version 1, V1 of Land 1.5. So I know a lot of people are already going to be upset about Rooney. Rooney has been hyped up so much, and it's just like, I don't even know at this point. I know I had some conversations. A lot of people were rather upset about it, mainly because at the beginning of, the launch of Land is probably when the rewards are going to be some of the highest, and not having Rooney, not having the titles that could get you some benefits. I guess the titles wouldn't get you benefits on Land, but just benefits in game, but they're going with the MVP model. And, my hope is that we will get something in the month of August. Now, what they are saying regarding that is they want a lot of these things to be included, right? So Rooney, prefix titles, DEC markets, and they're saying that is probably going to be in the V2, version 2 of Land 1.5, and they're hoping to actually get that out as an iterative thing between, 1.5 and 2.0 in about 1 to 1.5 months. So let's be optimistic here and assume that we get Land by the end of August. While we could be looking at getting not just Rooney, prefix titles, and DEC markets, but you can also see here land surfing is something that they're going to try and get for V2 as well. So that would be anywhere from like end of September to mid-October. Again, I'm being a little optimistic here by saying that we get the launch of Land in August, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Last thing is time crystals will be live on launch. You will be able to purchase time crystals. I don't know if that's going to be a DEC burn or if that's going to be something that is company revenue, but honestly, I'm fine with either. If people want to spend more and it helps the company, or people want to spend more and it burns DEC, I am all for that. It'll help the economy. So that is the update on Land. I'm actually going to jump down to number 4 here. I didn't put these in the order that I wanted to, but it sounds like we could get the Land 2.0 white paper in August as well. Again, Aggie was kind of going out on a limb here. Weirdbeard just kept his mouth shut from my understanding. It was just like, fine, if you want to say it, right? And Aggie took the liberty of saying that I think they're trying to get the Land 2.0 white paper out in August. Now, again, obviously the Land 2.0 white paper sounds super exciting, but I don't care about Land 2.0 right now. I care about Land 1.5. So yeah, it'll be fun to read through that. But if I have to read through that before I can play Land 1.5, I probably will have to read it again after Land 1.5 comes out in order to, get super excited and to have a proper understanding and context. So if we can hopefully get Land 1.5 out and then keep the hype going by getting the 2.0 white paper, I think that would be phenomenal. Okay, going back now to number 3, we got the Modern Pro-Human League coming up. That's going to be going live this Tuesday, July 25th, during the maintenance window. There's 2 specific things here. If you want to report a bot, so if you want to be a snitch, you have to file a ticket, right? And I guess the team or somebody's going to go ahead and look into this. I wonder how much this is going to happen, and I wonder if there's going to be some kind of abuse or something. But as long as we don't get too many false positives and those false positives end up being restored, I'll be happy. Now, the penalty for bot use is the inability to submit battles, which I think is perfect, right? At the end of the day, you will not be able to submit battles. Actually, the clarification we should get on this is, will you not be able to submit battles anymore in Modern, whereas you'll be able to still submit battles in Wild? Or is it just you won't be able to submit battles at all? Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be locked out of your account. Your assets shouldn't be frozen. That's not what the team, I think, would ever want to go for. So you can still do all the things that you want to do, but it's just like, if you're using a bot, if you're not engaging with the game aspect of this in the appropriate way that goes against terms of service, well, then you won't be allowed to play said game, right? Or that portion of the game. You might still be able to play LAN, you might still be able to play tower defense and all that with your same account, but if you do get a penalty for it, then you will not have the ability to submit battles. So hopefully we'll get some kind of post. I was hoping we get something like that today, but hopefully we get some kind of post or some kind of info with the release notes that let us know how this is all going to work out. But for the time being, this is what we have. Okay, and then number 5, to wrap things up, promo stuff. Now, they were supposed to be a quarterly promo. We had Vruz and Zerial I guess Archimus the Bear was kind of like Q1, and then we had Vruz, which was the SPS staking, so it was really just Zerial for Q2. We are in Q3 right now. We had Zerial in May, which is the second month of Q2. We are going into the second month of Q3, August, and it doesn't sound like there is a Q3 promo card that is being discussed yet. There's also the promo set that has been discussed or put out there. No major updates on that, except Aggie saying it's being changed up and that he might have more info later this week. Again, I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's more info that he's going to have and or if it's more info that he's going to be able to share with us. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's happening with either of those. They're not really on my radar at all at this point. So hopefully we will get some information soon, but at the end of the day, it's really just these top 2 items that I want to hear about if I get any kind of ping in the Splinterlands Discord. It's got to be about tower defense, or it's got to be about LAN 1.5. Anything else, just whatever. So that is all I have for you guys from the town square. I was unfortunately not able to attend it live, so I was just listening through on the replay. If I miss anything, or if there's something that you want me to cover in further depth, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.